Hey, can y'all hear me? I hope that you guys can hear me. I'm sitting out here outside this time. I'm not sitting in my screening porch. I am sitting on the outside of the screen porch in the sun, enjoying this weather right here. So it's not hot, it's not cold, it's comfortable. And I'm sitting here looking directly at my backyard with my back towards the street. So I live in one of them streets that, you know, well, I don't know what you call it, but you gotta be careful when you pull out type of deal and everything. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me do some stuff here. Let me do some stuff here. All right. All right. So I don't know if you guys can hear me any better. If I sound like I'm out in a tunnel or something like that, I don't know. But what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody. This is your girl Donna Denise Walker. I'm outside. I'm sure you heard the truck go by. I'm enjoying this outside weather. I couldn't go on vacation because I ain't got the money to do it. So I'm going to sit here and have a staycation. So I'm sitting here relaxing. It's Friday. Let me go ahead and share this. Let me share this. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. What you say? It's Friday. What you say? It's Friday. It's Friday, guys, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Y'all, I don't know if you guys know who Roland Ray is. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm learning who he is. I didn't know who he was. But the reason why Roland Ray, I guess he made such an amazing impression on a lot of celebrities. And he was an influencer. And he came into the influence world with a bang, and his name is Roland Ray. And the reason why his name is Roland Ray, from what I understand, he was in a wheelchair, and he rolled around. His name was Ray, or Raymond, or I think it's Ray, and he was in a wheelchair. He rolled around. He was very sassy in his words. He didn't mince any words. He had certain sayings that he said that caught on, that people love so much. Welcome. Make sure you hit that like button. So yeah, so I want to pay tribute to him because I feel like me coming on here being a content creator, that I need to go ahead and say rest in peace, Roland Ray. Hey, how you doing, Aisha? How you doing? Or is it Isaiah? I'm sorry. What's up? How you doing? I'm on here. I'm chilling. I'm sitting outside. I hope you guys don't mind my avatar. I don't have my avatar on all the time. But listen, I did not feel like doing anything but just being comfortable in my skin, and so I'm not prepared to show you guys what comfortable in my skin looks like. Hello, hello. This is Baboon. What's up, Baboon? What's up? How you doing? Beautiful people are on here today. What's up? What's up? I was just talking about Roland Ray. I don't know if you guys know who that is. I didn't know who it was about a week ago, but I found out that he passed away. And I started reading the comments about him. He was loved. He really was. People loved him, loved his personality. Hector, is that Hector Miguel? Hello, how you doing, darling? Did I say your name right? I'm not good with names. Oh, so anyway, it's good to have an awesome impression on people, whether they know you or not. That when you pass away, if somebody else hears about you, they hear nothing but just goodness. It's 5 o'clock for you. Okay, is it PM or um? What time is it for me, y'all? For me, oh, it's 3:30 here. So is it in the evening time for you or in the morning? Because if it's in the morning, good morning, darling. If it's in the evening, go ahead, get your grub on, because I know you're trying to. Oh, it's in the morning. Good morning, darling. I'm sorry about that, guys. Well, I guess I wanted to sit outside and enjoy that sun, but I guess I can't do it because I got disconnected. So I hope that you guys can. My streaming is not. Oh, my connection is not so good. See, I hope you guys can still hear me. I hope you guys can still hear me. Bro, this leg. Was it late for you? Oh my goodness. So I probably talk and I'm probably getting cut off and everything because my internet connection wasn't so great in the beginning. So please forgive me for that, guys. So yeah, anyway, Roland Ray. Oh my goodness. So I feel like if you don't know him, people need to talk about him a little bit more. He's pretty sassy. So by the way, I was watching Divorce Court. So apparently he was on there twice. And I guess either it was, I don't know if it was his husband, boyfriend, spouse, or who. I think it was Christian was the guy's name. But anyway, Roland Ray took Christian to divorce court twice. Took Christian to sorry for coming in and out, guys. I'm so sorry. It's my internet connection. I don't know if you guys can hear me now. Do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear me a little bit clearer because I really want to talk about this Roland Ray who passed away that left such an impression on everybody's life. So let me know if you can hear me and everything. I hope so. I hope so. But I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. So yeah, Roland Ray, who was an influencer, just passed away recently, a day before his birthday, and people like the celebrities that are coming out and talking about him, and they're just talking about how he made an impression on social media and how he came out and all this other good stuff, and what I thought, or what I saw about him, I felt like he was a very free spirit, and I loved the way he spoke, and I like his little terminology that he used to say, like purr. I love that, like purr. He's like, ooh, purr. Yeah, yeah, that's what they're saying. So I'm going to say allegedly, but everything that I've read so far is that he passed away a day before his birthday. Yeah, it is. And it breaks my heart too because like you ever hear of folks that are like 99 years old and like they pass away the day before their birthday? Like, man, if you could have held on just one more day, you would have made it to 100. So I don't know how old he was. I know that he was young. I know that he was in a wheelchair. There is no mention of what he passed away from, but I can only assume that, he was in his wheelchair. So I don't know. I don't even want to put it out there. When I find out, I'll tell you guys, or if you find out, y'all tell me. Put it that way. But what I do want to talk about with him, about you guys, or to you guys about him, is how amazing this guy has left an impression on everybody. Like all these celebrities, like they're coming in like, oh my God, he was such a beautiful soul. You love him. You either love him or you don't, and most people loved him. And so that's a beautiful thing to have an impression like that. So I didn't know him. I didn't even know that he exists. But I'm gonna tell you what, his presence was very interesting at the most. He was on divorce court and he brought his spouse on there, and he was pissed off because his spouse, there was some infidelity allegedly going on, but his whole talk track, even the judge that was presiding over them, she was just he had her cracking up so much. The first time they dismissed it, then they brought it back on again. I started to watch a little bit of it, but I didn't get a chance to watch all of it. But I loved like his little sayings, like purr, you go purr. I love that. I thought it was so cute. And rest in peace, Roland Ray, and everything. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, wasn't such a great birthday present, but he made an impression, so I believe that people would always talk about him. He was an influencer in the age of influencers, and so yeah, he really did. And you know something that makes me feel like, it's good when you make an impression on people. It's good when people have, like, even when they say stuff that you might have did out of pocket, they're laughing about it because you made an impression on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you go to these funerals and you talk about what your uncle done did, and you're like, oh, remember that time? And you start cracking up and laughing. At the time that it happened, it probably pissed you off. You know what I'm saying? You were like really upset. But when they pass away, you realize it weren't that important, and it was quite funny, and it was something to remember about. So I'm sure people have stories about him with that as well. My uncle does that. Oh my gosh. So I don't know, but it does keep things in mind that tomorrow is not promised, and how you how you live in life today is how people will see you tomorrow. So you got to keep moving forward. As long as the question is decent. I don't have my moderator on here, so long as it's decent, go ahead with your question. As long as the viewers are not sitting there in shock, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god. Go ahead with your question. You're hesitating. Yeah, as long as it's decent. But I'm gonna tell you what. Um, yeah, it just makes you think, guys. It makes you think, like, oh my gosh, like tomorrow is never promised to you. So live your life the way you feel. Um, Oh, your age, 1 to 11? Okay, since you put the last age as 11, I'm thinking 11. That's why when people put their comments on, I have people of all ages that listen to me, and some are young and some are older. And so I'm always be careful of the comments that you put on there because you don't know who's on there. So I don't know how old you are, but I know that I set my video because when you set your video, you said it is not for kids. But I know I'm not sure how that works out because I believe that I have a very wide audience. I looked on, I have a very wide audience. I have an audience that is like from in their young teens all the way up into their late 70s. And I had one lady that came on and she was like, I just turned 87 years old and I've never really listened to any podcast, and you're like the first podcast I listened to. So she was like, or she or he, because I'm not sure, the name was Chris, so it could have been Christopher or Christina, I'm not sure. And so I know, so that's why I'm like, yeah, it is wild. That's why I'm always saying, please be careful or mindful when you put your comments down, because we have young, impressionable people who are on here. Plus, that's not the community that we're trying to set over here. We're trying to be a community that everybody feels chill and we can ask silly questions, but yet and still we could talk about meaningful topics as well and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and talk about Roland Ray and how I feel about the whole thing. I'm very sad. Like, after I started just looking at all the stuff he was doing, I actually felt a loss. Like, I don't even know this guy. Didn't know him until maybe a week ago, or not even a week, when they announced that he passed. I think he passed away, don't quote me, at the end of last month, a day before his birthday. You know what I'm saying? And so when somebody has good vibes, whether it comes, I'm sure, Gingerbread Man. Oh, you're the you're the ginger. Oh, the Gingerbread Man is on here. What's up? What's up, Gingerbread Man? What's up? Listen, I was talking about Roland Ray. and I don't know if you know who he is, but he is a he was a he is a it was an influencer. He just passed away a day before his birthday, and so I just what really brought my attention to it. He was on my timeline. People were like, God rest gingerbread. I'm sorry, so ginger. Oh Lord Jesus, don't ever say that. God rest Roland Ray, and they kept talking about him, and I was like, who is this Roland Ray? And when I put his name in, the divorce court came up. I said, okay. So I looked at it. It was freaking hilarious. So apparently, allegedly, he was bringing his spouse on there and was suing them for back rent. But in the process of it, they were just getting messy. And they were talking about what this person did to the other person. And they had like some cute sayings. And I could see, I don't know if he got famous from divorce court or if he was an influencer before then. I don't know what the deal was, but I kind of feel, and I could be wrong, that divorce court kind of put him on the map because then a lot of people started looking at him. So there was a lot of celebrities that came on and was like, I'm going to miss you. Couch's bad birthday present clears. What? The gingerbread will no, never, 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 never. We're going, no, never, never. So yeah, so anyway, so I'm watching it and looking at it, and then I'm starting to see not only the comments, but a lot of people are coming forward, and they have nothing but good things to say about him. And when I looked to see if, like, okay, is there anything messy about him? There was nothing messy. Now he did some messy stuff, but it was hilarious. And he was on Zeus Network. Do you guys know what Zeus Network is? All right, Baboon. Talk to you later. Zeus Network is kind of like they have like some reality shows, and I think on Zeus Network, Shamor, I don't. Oh my God, I'm telling my age, y'all. I'm telling my age. I'm telling you, like, I talk about all of this on my celeb chat on Patreon. By the way, I really do. I get into it like crazy. But Shamir, so he's also kind of handicapped. His spine is kind of crooked, but he's another sassy cat. And people love him. And then there's a lot of people, unfortunately, that kind of joke about him. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me get some water. Yeah, so there's a lot of people that joke on him as well. But he also seems like that people love him as well because I saw where he went to some kind of miniature concert, maybe at a school or whatever, and the kids were like, "Oh my God, I love you, I love you." And one girl was crying. She was like, "Oh, I watch you all the time. I watch you all the time." So, hey, folks be making an impression on folks. Hold on for a second. Let me get me something to drink. Oh, gingerbread man. Guess what? I got your ingredients that you sent me. Let me get some water. I got your ingredients that you sent to my email, the Donna D. Walker podcast at gmail.com. Thank you so much. And I'm going to go pick up those ingredients either today or tomorrow. And when I do, I'm going to try my best to go live. My phone is not the best. Oh, I hope that your wife has a better day. Tell her she's in our prayers. I hope that she has a much better day. Yes, Tuesday is my cheat day. Well, my prayers with your wife. I hope that she does have a better day and everything else like that. But yes, go take care of your family. Family is important at all time and at all costs. So I do understand that. So, but speaking about the gingerbread man, the last time I was on social media, lobster claws. Oh, add a quick Q&A system. Rather have lobster claws for hands. What is that about? Oh, I don't know. That's just something they want me to do. Forgive me, guys. So anyway, I saw your ingredients that you sent to me on my email, and I am going to try to go pick up those ingredients, and I'll try my best to go live. I'll do it without my avatar so you guys can see the ingredients, and I will be cooking it on Tuesday. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited. But I'm sitting here drinking some water. But yeah, Gingerbread Man, please take care of your wife. Oh, thank you. And spamming thing. Yeah, Tuesday is my cheat day. So I'm excited about that. I can't wait to do it. Some people, I got some emails for quite a few people, and they're asking about my health and how am I doing, because I did mention years, like around the time where COVID was a hot and heavy, or kind of like towards the middle of it, where you couldn't really have people come into the hospital room with you. You can only have one person. So long story short, I had they had to remove a tumor from my spine and from my lung and my spine. And so I talked about that, and or I often talk about it, and a lot of people were asking me like, "How's that going for you?" I haven't went to like where you go for your major, um, your scan to see for that, and I am due for a doctor's visit. So when that does happen, you guys please pray for me on that one. But as far as my health is going, I feel like I'm doing really fine. I am disappointed in myself because I have gained back a good portion of all that weight that I worked so hard on. I gained it all back. so so when the gingerbread man is talking about stuff about cheat day, yeah, that's what he's talking about. So I'm sitting here on my porch. Hold on for a second, guys, hold on. I was sitting outside, which would have been so comfortable. The weather outside is so beautiful. I don't know what the weather is for you guys, but it's so beautiful right here today. Yesterday was kind of crazy because during the course that I was talking to you guys on the live feed, it started out where it was like kind of cloudy. Then all of a sudden the sun came out, and then it started thundering, and then it started raining all in the time, and I was only on for like an hour and a half. But today it's beautiful. I haven't looked at the weather, but it feels like it's in the 70s. It's so nice. And what time is it? Kids are just getting out of school and all the other stuff. You have to get the strongest chips that you can find. It's thick at the bottom. Oh, so when I make the meal, I gotta put like really strong chips at the bottom. Okay, cool. If you guys are wondering what he is talking about, um, I was saying I requested if you guys had any suggestions of food suggestions, and the gingerbread man sent me an email, and I'm actually going to make it. So according to him, with the recipe, he says no. Oh, it's a clip, strong chips to dip with. Oh, it's a dip. Okay, it's a dip. Yo, I'm getting nervous about making it because then you say your aunt made it and everything. Oh, I hope I do it justice. I'm just having flashbacks from when I made the taco ring. It it just went so wrong. Your aunt called it taco dip. Okay. Yeah. I was talking about when I did the taco ring. And when I did that taco ring, I just knew, like, I talked about that taco ring for like almost 2 to 3 weeks. I hyped it up so much. I sent out reminders to let people know that I was going to go live to do it. I even called up family members, like, y'all better be on here when I do this, and blah, blah, this and the other. And honey, it came out so wrong. It's just something that she got off the back of a package of food left out. Nothing that needs to be perfect. All right, all right, all right. Okay, the pressure's off a little bit. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Oh gosh. So they have First Friday here where I live downtown. And I've been wanting to get to go to one of them for the longest time. So basically, from what I understand of it, from Mother Ishsad, I've been here all these years. I really should know more about it, but for what I see about it, a lot of food trucks get together. People come out in the middle of the street. They play their music. All the stores they bring like tables out in front of their store, and they post up all of their stuff to sell it. And there's bands that play. They close off certain streets downtown and they play these bands and stuff. So I'm trying to convince my husband to go down there with me. And if I do go downtown, I will definitely go live so you guys can see what I see. And that will be later on tonight. So, but I don't know. But for some reason, like we've gone the whole experience for First Friday for us has always been by accident. Like we never paid attention that it was a First Friday. We just happened to be down there and something's going on and it's a Friday and everything. But I know that I'm in my avatar right now, but, or whatever you call this, I guess it's an avatar. I'll be full in the flesh for you guys to go see it. So you guys can see what I'm seeing. And I hope they have a nice band playing. I remember the last time we went down there was three different areas where you can go and you can sit down. It was like a full concert, so to speak. So I'm definitely going to bring my little chairs so I have some place to sit. One was in the park. Another one was a couple, like one of the blocks was closed off, and another one was in the parking lot of where the center, I forgot what kind of center it's called, but center, it was there, and it was nice. They were playing music and everything, so it was real nice. And I believe one of my friends was performing there as well. So there's good. So yeah, so gingerbread man, yes, I'm definitely going to go ahead and I'm going to make the taco dip. And you said that it's a recipe that your aunt basically got off of the back of a package. And so, but your aunt is probably like a really good cook, and me is like I could cook pretty good. My family cooks very good, but I am the type of person I cook. I have like a certain set of dishes that I do that I'm very comfortable with, that I do really good, that I can literally go around the cooks in my family and brag on it because I have been doing it for years. So its perfection has been added to the whole cooking experience. Every time I try to go out of my box, like when I was trying to make the taco rings and other stuff, it's either a hit or miss for me. Like, you know what I want to make that I've seen my sister-in-law make it so many times was egg rolls. I even helped her make it, but I've made it before, not live, not on camera with you guys or anything else like that. It was never it. I did it, and the first time I did it, it came out really good. So I was excited. So then I invited some friends and family, and I was like, "Guess what? I'm making some egg rolls." And they're like, "What? You making egg rolls?" I'm like, I'm making some egg rolls, y'all." Anyway, they come there. Them egg rolls taste like mush. Like it just didn't come out right. Everything went wrong. I was in the corner like, why is this happening to my life? So, like I said, the taco ring, not the taco dip that I'm gonna make that the ginger man has suggested, but the taco ring did not come out good. Um, so a friend of mine looked at the video. She was like, "Well, what's wrong? It looked like it came out pretty good." That's like, I was like, "Huh, honey, you should have seen behind the scenes and the up close." And then it was moments of panic. And then when I took it out for the ultimate surprise, it looked like horrible. It was mush. It was burnt on the top. It just went so wrong. So she was like, "Oh yeah, that part." She's like, "Oh yeah, that part." So anyway, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna try to convince my husband to go downtown, downtown our first Friday. And if I do, we do go downtown, I'm definitely going to go ahead and go live And hopefully there's some people performing in the street so you guys can see that too. I love that. I love the whole downtown experience. So first of all, I'm in the South, the North South, if that makes any sense, North Carolina. And I was raised in New York City. So I'm used to going to the downtown of New York City, New York City, Manhattan, stuff like that. And where there's people performing in the street, there's different cultures of food. The whole experience is just such a beautiful experience. And so when they started doing something downtown Greensboro, I felt like, oh my gosh. And they're stepping up, they're doing their little thing. I'm sure that there's a couple of stuff eventually I feel like they're going to put together, and that whole experience is going to be like amazing. But right now, I guess we get what is it? You can get it when you fit it in. Oh God, I done messed up the whole terminology. Yo, forgive me. Let me get a drink of water. Let me drink this water. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and definitely take some I'm going to take some photos, of course. I'm going to go live, of course. So I'm hoping that whole experience is going to work out pretty good. I don't know if it is or not, but I'm hoping that it will. It'll be nice if it did. And of course, I'm going to get the ingredients that the gingerbread man sent me. So guys, if you guys have something that you guys would like to make, want me to make, definitely go ahead and send me that email. It's the Donna D Walker podcast at gmail.com, and I will try my best to make it, and hopefully I'll do a great job. The gingerbread man has given me some confidence because he was like, wow, his aunt, as you can see his statement, it says it's just something that she got off of the back of her package of food, LOL, nothing that needs to be perfect. So I feel a little bit better about that. But I'm sure I'm going to enjoy to make it. I'm going to try to recruit my son to make it with me. So it'll be like a mommy and son moment type of deal. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you guys for the comments about my older son. He was on the live on my last live, and I was making some fried chicken, and he helped me make it. And y'all saw I think the ending of him making the cornbread. But that cornbread was so good. He used whipping cream. I've never used whipping cream and cornbread before, but he made it work. It was so delicious. So, I mean, when I say good, honey, it was good. I mean, it was delicious. And he added some cinnamon to it. It wasn't cornbread anymore. It was cake. That's what it tastes like. Oh my gosh. So, I've been eating on that and stuff like that, and that right there is probably taken away from my diet. But hey, life be life. But anyway, thanks for the comments that you made about my son. I went ahead and went straight to his head, and he said he was handsome, and you gave him good comments. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. So far, you guys have only saw two of my sons. You saw my middle son, and you saw my older son. You haven't met my younger son yet. He just recently got married not too long ago. So he's like in Lover's Lane, honeymoon heaven, all of that stuff. He's enjoying life. They're like, everything is, yes, dear, I love you, dear. Hugs and kisses. You know how we are in the beginning. Me and my husband, we're kind of still that way too. We have our moments, but we do have our moments where you need to sit over there, I need to sit over here because we need a break. But other than that, we be loving each other up too. But my son is definitely in his honeymoon stage. But I asked him, I said, do you mind coming on so folks can see? He goes, nah, Mom, I don't mind. So I can't wait for you guys to meet him. And he can cook too. He cooks sauces, a lot of different sauces that are so delicious. Like if you got some fried chicken, or you got some broiled chicken, or you got any kind of meat that you don't mind dipping it into some sauce or whatever. I don't know how he became the sauce king in our family, but he is that and more. Like his wife be bragging on him. She goes to work and she be like, "My husband made sauce and it was so delicious." And then her friends are like, "Whatever." But then they taste the sauce and they be like, "Ooh, that's the sauce right there." Yeah, my son, he makes really good sauce. So I can't wait for you guys to meet him. And I'll have him make, while I'm on live, some sauce so you can see what he does. And like, he's a type of kid, maybe when he was growing up, and like going to eat leftovers, and he's like, it needs a little something, he'll go in the refrigerator and he'll find different combinations of food, between seasonings, between condiments like mayonnaise, whatever it is, right? I'm not even giving it justice. And he would mix it together, taste it, and come up with some concoction you've never tasted before. But he makes it work. It tastes so good. So I can't wait for you guys to meet him. Plus, he's very creative, and I'm very proud of him. And I can't wait for my son and my daughter-in-law to have some kids. Like, what are they waiting on? No, but I understand. They said they wanted to kind of work on their relationship and make sure, just love on each other, get to know each other, and everything else like that. And then they're going to start having some kids. Hello, how you doing? It's surreal. Is it real? Or is it Autumn? Okay, so it says Autumn. So I'm going to call you Autumn. Is that okay? Hello, Autumn. Oh, Oh, okay. Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh, let me say this right. Celine, is that it? Celine? Did I say it right? Please say I said it right. If I didn't, please let me know so I can say it better the next time. Because I hate messing up people's name. Okay, good. Celine, okay. What's up, Celine? How you doing? Listen, I'm on here talking about my kids, the food they're making, what I'm going to make on Tuesday when I go live, how I'm getting ready to go downtown for First Friday if I can get my husband to go. And I was going to take some pictures, and I'm hoping that people perform and all the other stuff. I also gave tribute to Roland Ray. Do you know who Roland Ray is, or did you hear about him? If you're, wow, you're so nice. No one's ever gotten. It's all about you. Oh, I love look, I'm excited when no, you never heard about. Okay, let me finish. I'll answer the other question. I'm excited when everybody comes on here. I'm very honored. I really am. I appreciate the folks who come on, subscribe to my channel. I try to give them the best of everything. I do a little bit of everything. I'll tell you guys about that in a little bit. Roland Ray, because you said no, you've never heard of him. Roland Ray, as I was talking about earlier, I think we got some new folks on here because people have been coming in and out. Roland Ray is an influencer who sadly passed away a day before his birthday at the end of August. And he was best known for sassy terminologies like purr and pawn and some other stuff. But I didn't know who he was either. I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't know who he was. But how I got to even kind of look up to see who he was, I saw a lot of celebrities. Like, people were sad and crying, and they were like, rest in peace and all that other good stuff. Yeah, yeah, a very emotional person, and that makes me say, oh, yeah, I don't want any triggers or anything else like that. But I was brought all of that up to say how good of a person he was, because I didn't even know him, but I heard all of this great stuff about him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay, good, good. I because I don't want anybody to have any triggers or nothing. But if it it's a beautiful thing when people have good things to say about you, and people are coming on left and right. Some pretty famous people are coming up, and they're talking about Roland Ray, and how they're going to miss him and all that other good stuff. And when I started to look and see who he was. Because when you have people saying how great of a person you are, I started looking him up, and then I kind of saw what people were seeing. He was funny. He was sassy. Yo, I had a uh, gardener and got shot a nighttime, and I had a mental breakdown. Was never been even a bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear something like that. Ooh. I hate to hear things like that. That breaks my heart. It really does. How are you doing now? Are you doing better? I hope so. Welcome to my channel. I'm glad that you came on here. I don't know if this is your first time coming on here. Good. I'm glad you're fine. I'm glad you're fine. For those who were coming on here, I was just talking, and I was just, just kind of giving my respects to Roland Ray and everything. Yeah, I was giving my respects to Roland Ray, and well, they don't talk about how he passed away, but there was a lot of celebrities who were saying such great stuff about him, and as I started investigating a little bit more, looking at stuff, I saw why they were saying that it's a good person. I feel like I could talk about my problems to you. That's how nice you. Oh gosh, that makes me feel good. It really does. I hope that when you do talk about your problems, that you do feel better, and everything else like that. Because I'm very open about it. I tell people all the time. I suffer from depression, which is one of the reasons why I've decided to come on. Well, talking it over with my doctor and stuff. Their suggestion was, why don't you do a podcast? And I've done so much with the podcast and so many different things, and me kind of talking with the people and coming on here and talking and stuff like that is very helpful. And even if you don't come on and talk about what may be going on with you, but just talking and just relaxing and being in a relaxed state and laughing and joking and talking about something that kind of changes your mindset is a really good thing. And that's why I personally decided to be very open about the fact that I suffer from depression. There's some times where it's very hard for me. Like, to be honest with you, today I woke up and I wasn't in a very good mood. It was hard for me to even just move forward, just move forward on however. But I got on here, was very open with you guys and talking and everything. And hold on for a second. Sorry about that, guys. With my son. Well, okay. Well, I'm glad you do much better. But as for me, to relate to you, I understand, and this has been very helpful to me. It really is. I love talking to people like yourself. I love laughing and joking and talking about different events. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard sometimes. It really is. It's hard sometimes, but yeah, but how I'm able to, like, even get through today. Like, I decided, I'm going to change my narrative of what I'm kind of feeling. And, I know that I can't always be happy, but I'm going to change the way I'm feeling today. So I said, I'm going to try to do some positive stuff. So I decided to come on here, talk to you guys, meet you beautiful people, talk about a great soul that just passed away that I never had a chance to meet, didn't even know who he was. And when I got to know who he was, I understand why people are like sad that he's gone. And just wanted to just talk to you people. I do other stuff too, as well as I am an artist. My cat dropped my book in her water bowl. I cried after. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh gosh. It was your art book. Oh, wow. Was anything salvaged in it? I mean, did it get completely destroyed? I'm a writer, you know. I can only imagine after I done finished this writing something. It's, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, I pray that your creativity, you know, that you're able to create something just as beautiful or even more beautiful. I really do. I'm sorry to hear that. I really am. I'm a writer myself. I drew a nice picture in there, but yeah. No. Oh, okay. Is there any way that you can remember what the picture looked like, and maybe, because sometimes the picture's beautiful, but the next thing you know, you could draw something and it'll come out, if not that beautiful, even more. You love making stories? Okay, cool. Oh, you right up my alley. I'm a writer myself. Um, I wrote my first pilot, and we're in pre-production, so I don't know where it's gonna go, but hopefully it goes someplace. And when it does go someplace, I'm definitely gonna tell y'all about it. I'd like to read one of your stories one day. Is that what your channel is about? Is your channel about art and stories and stuff like that? Because that would be amazing. I would love to follow. Let me see if I can follow you. Follow me. Follow me. Okay, it looks like I might have to. I don't want to. Okay, let me see if I can follow you. Can I follow you? Okay, I can. Okay, when I come off of here, I know that I can go back into my studio, click on the comments, and I can go back and follow you. Okay, I'll definitely go ahead and do that. So, I was saying, guys, that I'm hoping that I can get to this first Friday, and if I can get to this first Friday, I am definitely going to go live, and so you guys can see our cities, what is equivalent to a percentage of maybe one of those big cities like New York or whatever, their festivities, and they have a first Friday. So I'm gonna try to get down there. I'm gonna try to convince my hubby, if so, and everything. So there's that. And everything. Maybe you can do you, on your page. Do you have stuff that you like put up on your posts? Because I would love to see that, and maybe I could share it and stuff like that. I love to collaborate with artists. We have artists. We're like so like we love doing stuff like that. That would be great, and everything. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to come off of here. One of the things that I would like to invite you to before I go, and hopefully you guys can join me, of course, on Tuesdays. If you can't catch my live any other time, definitely chill with me on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm making dinner. At the same time I'm making dinner, I'm talking to you guys like I'm doing right now. And that also, you guys, you send me like stories, topics that you want me to talk about. So I put those into the Q&A and stuff like that. And then food suggestion. I'm actually, this Tuesday, I am going to be making a food suggestion from the Gingerbread Man, who's one of my moderators on this channel. So I'm very excited. His aunt makes mean a dip, taco dip. And I'm very excited. I'm very nervous about making it, okay? But I'm very excited to be making it too. So he sent the ingredients to me, and so I'm going to go ahead and try to pick up those ingredients. And when I do, I'll try my best to go live when I'm doing that as well. Sometimes when you try to go live in some of these stores, the signal is not that great, and it may or may not go through. Sometimes I've gone live, it's been perfect in the same store, and then sometimes I go live in that same store and it drops out on me. So I'm gonna try to go ahead and do that. But listen, if you got a recipe that you want me to do on Tuesdays, please do that. I believe the email is in the description. It's the Donna D, like the letter D, Walker Podcast at gmail.com. So it's the Donna D Walker Podcast at gmail.com. If you send me the recipe, I will try my best to go ahead and make it, or make a version that's close to it. And if you have like any suggestions, like topics that you want to talk about, I'm all here for it. I believe that's going to be really exciting. And a lot of times, like I have, from before I even started doing this, like people have been sending me topics, so I'm kind of recycling those topics too and putting them in there. So I got a lot of topics that people have been sending me. So I haven't forgot you. I'm still going to go ahead and do it. And I'll go ahead and put it up. But this Tuesday, I'm excited. Let me let that truck go by. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Actually, it was a school bus. Um, I'm excited to make the gingerbread man's auntie's taco dip. I think it's gonna be good. Ooh, and the ingredients, it looks really good. I'm like, okay. So I might have to look it up, a YouTube tutorial, and see how it's done, and do it with you guys. Because I'm not guaranteed it's gonna come out the best, because it's a hit and run with me lately with some of these. Like when I did the taco ring, I talked about that bad boy for 3 weeks, and it just went all wrong for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna go live with you guys if I can get downtown. So I tell you what, if do a couple of things that will be very helpful to me too. That would be very supportive. If you subscribe to my channel, um, definitely leave your comments in the chat. And if you're looking at this and I'm not live, I will definitely get back to you. Hit the like button and share this video with your friends and family, and hit that notification bell, because that's going to be the big thing. And hit all, because sometimes I post videos up. I have an interview that I'm getting ready to do. I'm still trying to confirm it. It seems like every time we come to a date, it's not working out. But anyway, I do interviews with up and coming people who are trying to get into the entertainment business. I do interviews with folks like that. And then people who are just trying to make a difference. We talk on my show and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I got a couple of interviews posted up if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. But hit that all button, because I do stuff like that. I do stuff like this. I go live, all that jazz. And so if you want to know when you would like to join me, just hit the notification button. That will work out. And it helps me out too, because it helps me get into the algorithm, because I've been working for like ever to try my best to get to 1,000. I'm so I'm like, oh my gosh, but I gotta be patient. And the people who are subscribing to me, you guys are amazing, and you guys are awesome and very supportive of me, especially when I come on here and I'm like so depressed and stuff like that. Your words of encouragement are so beautiful. So I appreciate every last one of you guys. So if it takes me a minute to get to 1,000, I understand, but subscribing to my channel will help, and sharing it will help, and I can get out there and hopefully get to 1,000 soon. So guys, I'm going to come off of here, but before I do, there's one thing I would like to say to you guys. And I say this on all my platforms just before I leave. And it's my favorite thing to say to you guys. This is this truck go by. You guys probably don't even hear it. Okay, here we go. I love you, man. You guys have a blessed weekend. All right, peace.